I want to try the United States again because I got my
Oh, we
I
already
got
have
my strat I want to try.
Oh, I guess we'll do the same thing again. Let's see. I want. Yeah.
I lost the game. What happened? I clicked on the game and it was like, to click which one you want, and I clicked and it was gone. Can I not? Can I not see the game again? Can you send the game again? I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened. I don't know why this always happens to me.
I don't know if I can't just like back out. I have to leave and like make a whole new game.
Oh, I'm in for some reason. It's on an online.
Well, it just like it won't let me just do that. I have to make it.
Oh, did
Like,
you did you play
I
with the
can't just
three?
like
Okay, I'm viewing the lobby. I'm in the lobby. I
Did-
see it.
Did you
I'm
play?
not clicking anything.
Are we playing with the 3.0 version?
huh?
No, we're playing standard. Never mind. All right.
What?
There's a updated version, but this is fine.
Is it better?
There's a few changes. Like the bomber moved. Some of um uh Japan's naval units moved around a little bit.
Is it simply just starting locations have moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I
Alright,
can
what the
hear
left by?
Caleb's trackpad.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, you like that? Okay. Because
Right.
part of what makes the if you play in the 3.0 is that there's a bomber in Ukraine. The one from Germany is now in Ukraine, so it makes the first turn for Russia more important
So you can take out the bomber
because you can take out the bomber on the first turn.
I mean, I've not used the bomber all that much as Germany.
Oh, the AI does a lot.
I mean, that's probably fair. I usually just opt to try to strategic bomb Britain, but I usually end up forgetting about it. But yeah, so Caleb, the strategy that David and I talked through is trying to see about placing a factory up in Alaska with basically just some troop transports and like a destroyer or two as protection, and just start ferrying troops over into Asia.
I've tried that before. It works in theory, but the fact that you can only fill one transport a turn,
Yeah.
it's better to
You can
like
only fill one. You can't. You can fill more than one transport.
you can only buy two guys.
He's talking logistically. I mean, you can
Oh
buy
well, yeah.
20 guys and put them in the U.S. and move them over there, but
It's almost better
yeah,
to
but-
start in the Western
again, if I
U.S.
get-
and buy four with guys.
Yeah, but it takes me 2 turns to get over. I'm talking about the point because I can do it. Always do it too, where I buy a bunch. I just start buying tanks instead of guys. Place 2 in Alaska and 2 in the U.S. and then by the next, like sail the 2 guys over.
Then
And then
at that
come
point,
back.
just start in the Western U.S. and move them to Alaska.
That's what I was.
that's what he's talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, I guess I don't know. It's just the whole point system can be kind of dumb.
Cruiser attack at a 3, right?
Cruisers attack at 3.
Okay. Because I was thinking if we're doing weird wacky stuff, I could go here,
No,
but I know that's not worth
No.
it because
your
it's
fighter is way too valuable.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I need to hit it there. 6, 3, 4. Ooh, actually, move this down. See, 8,
Yeah.
3, 4.
So really, my only hope for factory would be in Asia would be to put it in Manchuria.
If because
But at that point, the AI is gonna do it, so I just need to take it and hold it.
Right. And you
Which
should
is-
be able to hold it if they have no transports left.
Yeah, and that's just the difficulty of then I just have to ferry a ton of troops over to take it. 'Cause
Or
they're probably gonna
the other option
back it.
is just forget about Japan this game and go straight for Germany.
That's a bad idea.
Well, if
you gotta island hop. If you're gonna ignore Japan, you gotta island hop.
Well, I'm thinking, okay, if we're gonna play the Victory City game, we only need, let's see, we'll lose, let's see, 7. So if Japan plays, or if Russia plays well, we need 3 Victory Cities, 2 of which are not Germany in Europe. So if you take out Germany, we win the game.
Well,
If-
yeah, that's how the game works.
If you
Well,
take
yeah,
out
but
if you take out
again-
Japan, you have to spend more time island hopping to get all 3.
Yeah. But it's more just the fact that you don't let Japan build up any strength.
But
because
they can't
Japan-
they can't take out the U.S. because
But if I leave them alone and solely focus my resources on there, they're gonna stockpile up.
and you build
They get a big enough stockpile, they can take out the U.S. Caleb.
you build 10 guys on your turn. They can't. If they load 10 transports, or I guess
I mean, we
th-
can try.
At that point, you're less worried about Japan invading the U.S. and you're more worried about them invading Russia.
yeah,
We can try it.
I've seen some people do it.
I'm game to just hammer Germany, or even divert some of my resources to Germany because I have really done none
And-
of that.
and I'm
when
not
I played
saying-
the U.S.
And I'm not saying specifically leave Japan alone. I'm just saying not to use all of your resources there.
Yeah, because I mean that's something I never do. I never focus all my resources on Japan.
I have seen some people like
Sure.
that's what the
Then you're
AI
right.
does. The AI as the US ditches everything. They will actually move their units away from Japan. Which I think is dumb. But
Because it is. You gotta balance and toe the line.
yeah.
If you can take out Japan's navy and start island hopping, Japan's done.
Well, and if you look at last game we were really good as the UK. The problem was is we couldn't get anything to go.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird, almost sounded like we all did that.
Weird how the UK was good.
But it they could have landed in Germany, except for the fact that they couldn't build a transport.
That's the UK's biggest issue is I can't build the transport and let
And,
have them survive.
part of the reason that didn't work was because they didn't have the U.S. support to help in that spot either.
That's true. That's true too.
If they start sending 2 destroyers, then theoretically the UK doesn't need to build anything.
All right. Well, basically, then what it sounds like y'all want me to try is leave the fleet I have at Hawaii and my coast, and just kind of leave Japan alone, and just start pushing everything into Germany. Until
Well, you
Japan
gotta
becomes
try to
recognition.
take out the Japanese's navy.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta do
need
that.
you need to take out the navy, but you don't need to take the land units.
So you can spend the first turn building up a navy and trying to just, bait Japan to do something, and then start sending everything towards Germany.
Fair enough.
Because once you get Japan's navy gone, you just island hop at that point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, France is usually pretty underdefended.
Correct. And Italy's a victory city too.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying land in France because it's underdefended.
Yes.
And it's got a high.
It's worth 6.
And
It's
and
worth 6.
and what the AI does is they send the house to where you just took it, giving Russia
Russia a
more
turn to lead.
turns to not get destroyed.
Yeah, so we get Russia with a big enough foothold to almost keep it in that turn. We can place a factory there and then just immediately start stockpiling forces in France.
There's no way you're holding France.
You're
long.
not going to hold France, and that's
There's
not
no way you're
the
holding
problem.
France.
Do you underestimate the economic might of the United States?
You're not holding France.
They will send.
You're
What
not
the AI
holding
does is they will send like 15 guys to France to take it back.
You're not holding
Then
France.
so do I.
You're not holding France.
Hey, the cruiser hit.
But then how are we supposed to win if we don't hold France?
It gives more turns
you're not
for
supposed to
Russia
hold France.
to move.
The idea is you take France, and now Germany has to fight on both sides, so they're weaker on both sides.
The problem last game was they left France almost open because they know that we couldn't take it.
We didn't have any transports over there.
Well, let's see what they do in this non-combat move. Because otherwise it could be a very interesting turn for Russia next. Because interesting enough, I could actually attack Germany if I wanted to.
They're gonna move guys in your way. You're not gonna be able to reach Germany.
No, I can reach it.
They're gonna move guys in the way. You're not gonna be able to reach.
They're
Germany.
building. They did not put anybody there.
Oh, I'm still on the attacks.
Oh. No, I've already made it past.
Yeah. If they don't move tanks.
Nope,
it's
I can attack it. Granted, I would have to attack
With 3 tanks.
7 guys, 5 artillery, a tank, a fighter, and an AA gun. No.
What if you?
Oh wait, screw that. Let's just take Italy. Italy's already got a factory.
But Italy can only buy 3.
Okay, yeah, but we have a factory.
But
Again,
it's
you're not
it's
you're
not
not
the
holding
factory.
Italy.
It's the 6 points.
You underestimate my power.
Good luck getting a bunch of transports over there, holding them, and not letting the Germany
Okay,
planes.
if you
mess with
if
that.
you land in France, let's say this turn. I
We're
know
gonna
it won't
be
happen this turn,
protected.
but if they landed this turn, they would attack with 7 guys, 5 artillery, a tank, 3 fighters. I don't think you're gonna survive that.
That's why you land all your fighters there.
Then you're just giving up fighters.
Guys attack at a 1. Fighters
Yeah.
defend at a 4.
Yeah, but if they're sending,
I'm pretty sure having 3 fighters could take out 7 guys 9 times out of 10.
but I'm not talking about the 7 guys. I'm also talking about the other 5 tanks that they would send.
Yeah, that's why you also land with like 10 tanks.
How many
Like
turns
4
do you think it's
guys.
gonna take to land in France?
Don't worry, guys. I'll just take France right here.
If I divert all my resources, like 3 or 4.
Actually, that's a really good choice. Turn 1. I didn't think about that.
Don't worry. I'll just take France right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the island hopping expedition over here.
Are you not gonna just knock out their navy like you did last time?
No, because that's almost impossible. You need almost magic
Okay.
dice rolls.
Send them up
Except-
to
but
61.
on-
Go
Right
to
off
61.
of India, you've only got 2 fighters, a battleship, and aircraft carrier versus, I guess you have a little bit less.
Send-
you
send
have a
the-
lot
I
less.
have
Send-
significantly less.
Never
Send,
mind.
send the
I
plane to
misread
6.
what you had.
Send the stuff to 61. You can take out the transport, which is vital to them for island hopping.
That's 61.
That's a destroyer too.
Yeah, but if you take out the destroyer just defended a 2.
But I want the island.
That's
I
true.
don't care about the stupid transport.
But if you get the island
Caleb,
and
David
you take the
needs
transport,
money.
they can't take the island back if you leave it undefended.
Yeah, they can. They have a transport in Japan.
That oh yeah, I guess that does connect through 48.
Acting like I haven't played this game before.
48 is such a weird C zone because it connects just about everything.
Hey, France is only unlikely.
Really?
Only unlikely.
I thought it would have been better than that because you.
No, 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 no.
I guess they do have an AA gun.
Yes, because that's my issue, is the AA gun.
They only have 3 units. You're sending 2.
Exactly. They have more than I do.
Well, no, we
Yeah,
have,
1 point.
we have this
1
mess.
point for 1 point for England.
Yeah.
1 point for Her Majesty.
Who is dead?
Too soon.
Not at this point. At this point, she's still a young-ish woman.
I'm talking about the old queen.
Yes, I know what old queen you're talking about, Caleb.
the only queen.
All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Except
I
at
do not.
this point here.
And my game
I'm
crashed.
not, I'm not winning this.
And my game crashed.
So did mine.
I had 3 hits. The AA gun counts as a hit though.
Yeah.
They only hit 1.
I think you have a good shot at taking it.
I hit their last tank, so now it depends on if I lose a fighter here or not. I did not lose a fighter. I just took France.
Way to go. I told you that's the fact that you can.
You
load...
told me. You just said you never thought about doing France.
I never thought about it. I just never thought. Yeah, whatever.
Now it's just sub on sub. Whose sub's gonna hit first? Theoretically, I have the higher percentage, which makes me think I'm gonna lose. Hey, my sub hit.
I have the high ground.
Hey, my sub actually hit. I won.
Yay!
Who'd have thought? My sub was actually useful.
Very rare does that ever happen.
No. Well, now India's kind of, done for, but it is what it is.
They can't land in India this turn. Actually, they can.
Yes,
Never
they
mind.
can.
That was my idea.
They can and they will.
That was my idea with taking out 61 is that they can't land in India.
Wouldn't even matter. They have fighters and all over the place. If they really wanted to, they could take out India.
That's true.
Couldn't take it, but they could clear
David's
it.
only bet is to place the 3 planes in India and hope
Which is
that they
what
are a
I
good
did.
enough defense.
Yeah, that's a normal strategic, normal first turn.
That was not a normal first turn for me. I just took France.
I'm saying the people I've played. Oh, except for that.
Granted, I only had a single tank survive France, but still.
Hey, it's 6 points next turn. And
It's
gives
Caleb another
some breathing
turn
room.
I can attack.
That's the whole point of me going for France.
Oh, there you
Here we go.
Oh, they're getting offensive.
I know they must have said something bad about my mom.
Well, no, they're just doing Pearl Harbor. That's it.
It happens.
And attacking India.
Dang it. Come on.
Hmm.
Shoot.
That's alright. You took out one.
I'm surprised they only sent the aircraft carrier to the sea zone.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
That's a terrible move. Yeah, if that's what they did, that's a terrible move. I didn't see that very well.
Yeah, they literally just
They-
sent that.
They just
That's a
sent
terrible
that.
move.
Yeah.
That's a terrible move. Against a cruiser, a
Cruiser,
carrier, and a
aircraft
fighter.
and a fighter.
That is an absolutely horrific move.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna
gosh.
complain. Taking out Japan's aircraft carriers are massive.
Hey, my A gun hit.
Yeah,
Boom.
And when you hit like
buddy.
that,
India's been successfully defended,
See what their aircraft carrier wants.
just according to plan. Yeah, well, their aircraft carrier.
Oh no, we're doing. They're saving that one for last, guys.
oh, that doesn't help.
You're okay with losing this fleet.
You did hit a lot though.
Why did I not get to pick what got assigned as damaged?
Because you're the defender.
It's the defense.
You don't get to pick.
Nope.
No.
Well, actually, technically, you can there's a thing that you can in the
You can
settings
make
change.
it defensive. Their
Yeah.
carrier. Did their carrier hit? Oh, they took out
Yeah.
my fighter.
Yep.
They took out my fighter. Jeez. I can't believe that carrier actually hit. I still won the
Literally
point
everything
differential.
You rolled hit.
Yeah,
so-
you can set a defensive profile.
Interesting. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't get to pick because
It's
oftentimes
weird.
it's battle specific.
It
It
is.
it makes it so that when you play online, and you're in 2 different places, that you don't have to be watching the game to pick.
Hey, as the United Kingdom, I think I can proudly say I don't think I could have asked for a much better first turn. The
No,
only
this-
thing
this
that could have
was
been better
really
is
good.
if I held Egypt. That was the only
Yeah.
thing that could have gone better.
And even so,
True.
with Egypt only landed with a tank,
Well, and not lost your fighter.
True. That's true too.
just like
It's not really your turn, but I kind of count it as your turn because it kind of is.
I mean, yeah, it's part of it.
I mean, you could have moved the guy from South Africa, but that's okay.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Oh well.
I do too.
It's tough because South Africa's worth the most, so I kind of like defending South Africa.
That's true. But the rest of Africa is worth more than South Africa.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stop him with one guy. He'll just go around me.
It's
No, but if-
destroyers that can
but
pick
if-
up subs.
but if
Oh,
you
I
move-
just
Destroyers are
realized
the
this.
ones that can pick up subs.
Yes.
Never mind. I was like, well, I'll go take a pot shot at that fleet. But no,
And
they have
pot
a
shots
battleship,
don't really
so it's
work.
like a ding.
You
Pot
also
shots don't
can't
work.
even reach it.
Oh yeah, I can.
You can't just take a shot and leave.
There's literally about nothing I can do except
I mean, the U.S.'s first turn. That's pretty much it. That's about it.
Every U.S. turn ever. Oh, wait, just the first one.
Oh,
What?
I clicked the wrong thing. Yay, I get to make one attacking move.
You sure you want to send both guys, or does it matter?
It's not gonna matter.
Okay.
They're gonna take everything anyways. I mean, the fighter's still there too, because there's nowhere I can really put it. Actually, wait. Yeah, you're right. We'll just send one to go take it, and then we'll move the fighter to India to help David hold it.
Okay.
Because a fighter's valuable.
I think India is fine.
That's true.
Well, yeah,
They
but
do
you
have
can
three
always
fighters.
use an extra fighter there.
I think India is fine.
Yeah, but my fighter's gonna get mauled if I just leave
True.
it in India
It's
or
true.
in Asia. Whereas I
true.
put it in India, it's gonna do a lot more good.
It's fair. It's fair. I'll give you that. Fair is fair. Now going to Hawaii, you're still out of range of Japan.
You have to move to
That's kinda
57.
Well, yeah, but
If that's the plan, then cool. I'm just making sure you know that you're out of range of Japan.
Though if they wanted
I
to
don't have
attack
the
you,
navy to stand up to him. At
Yeah,
this
yeah. No, I wasn't questioning your move. I was just making sure you understood.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why I'm moving them down
got
there
you.
to
I got you.
regroup, and then when I come with my whole navy, I'll move everything into 59 after next turn when I have the battleship, aircraft carrier, and other cruiser or whatever it is I built.
Got you.
Actually,
build?
move
Oh, nice.
cruiser up here.
I like it.
Move bomber. Can I make a strategic bombing run from Alaska?
Yes,
One,
if
two,
Russia
three,
holds their
four.
spot, I believe
Yeah.
so.
if I hold
Okay,
the
well, I mean, Russia has to hold it, so... Is there any U.S.-controlled land that I can make it to
No.
and back on?
no,
That's dumb, because that was the whole reason why Midway was important.
well, one.
So that we could launch
two,
bombers
three,
from Midway
four.
that could make it back to Midway.
Yeah, you're short a spot. But if you get
That's dumb.
if you get Iwo Jima, you can.
Well, yeah, if I get Iwo Jima, I can. It's on their freaking doorstep. Like, the only thing that's closer is Okinawa, and that's literally a part of Japan in this game.
But you can also do a bombing run from Midway and land on the Russian
Well, yeah,
soil.
I'm trying to go into American, and the whole point of Midway was we can send bombers from Midway to Japan back to Midway. That was kind of the whole point of it.
Well, I don't think this game is realistic. The UK doesn't have the inflatable tanks, so
That was actually the Americans that had the inflatable tanks.
it was the
They
UK.
just happened to be in UK because they were staging, trying to make everyone think they were going to land the D-Day invasion at Calais.
Yeah.
Because it's the nearest point rather than Normandy.
Which is actually a pretty genius move.
Yeah, it worked.
Cheapest tanks ever. Probably cost them
I was
what?
like, it literally
20 bucks?
works, and it made Rommel and Hitler keep their forces in Calais after they got news that D-Day, that Normandy was getting invaded, because they thought that was a distraction, and there was a bigger force coming to Calais.
That and the fact that Rommel was, passed out drunk half the time and overconfident in everything he did.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at his achievements during the
Yeah.
war, his
Yeah.
overconfidence is well deserved.
Right.
And his drunkenness became, because he's cocky, he doesn't really need to pay much attention aside from when he's going on an offensive.
Yeah.